the best for them.
What about Manny and Barrios? What do you think?
Oh, it's gonna be a good fight. Always, Manny Pacquiao bring all the best to make a good fight.
I was talking to somebody about Manny coming back fighting Mario Barrios.
Ouch.
And this was the analogy I gave. Your timing is just, it slows down. That's time. Time slows you down.
Pacquiao is 46 years old. We haven't seen him in the ring.
There comes a moment in every fighter's life when the gloves feel heavier, the lights shine brighter, and time finally catches up. But for Manny Pacquiao, that moment doesn't mean surrender. It means one last war. At 46, he returns. Not for the money, not for the fame, but for something far more rare, immortality. One last world title. One last roar. Pacquiao's purpose. Pacquiao, emotionally grounded. This isn't just about winning a belt. This is about inspiring the next generation. That even at 46, if you have faith and discipline, you can still dream big. But dreams don't hit back. Fighters do. And Mario Barrios is no dream.
Business just picked up here in Las Vegas. July 19th, you'll see the WBC welterweight champion, Mario Barrios, and the 8th Division 11 legend, Manny Pacquiao. Manny, long layoff. You could have come back probably against anybody. Why pick out the champion in the division to make this historic return?
I believe with fighting with Barrios, we can give a good fight and we can entertain the fans. I mean, that's pretty sure because Barrios is a good fighter also. He's a champion.
The biggest question from everybody, Manny, is how much do you have left? I'll ask you that at 46, what can we expect to see from the great Pac-Man?
You know me, I always bring surprises to the fans. Like what I did before, I have to train hard and make sure that 100% condition on the fight.
Mario, you've been on the highest level before, pay-per-view fights with Tank and Keith Thurman. But getting a name like this to defend your title against July 19th here in Las Vegas, it's got to feel like a mountaintop moment in some ways.
Definitely. You know, this is huge. This is huge for me. This is huge for boxing. You know, living legend. You know, they're coming back out of retirement. You know, to fight me for my WBC title. It's an honor. You know, to be defending against him. But you know, I'm expecting one of the hardest fights of my career, and I think that's exactly what people are going to see on July 19th.
I know the admiration, the respect you have for Manny Pacquiao. How do you turn that off on fight night going in against a legend like this?
Oh yeah, nothing but respect for him, nothing but respect for everything he's accomplished and done in his career. But at the end of the day, you know, he's in there, he's trying to take what's mine.
Barrios, the future. Mario Barrios, ruthless clarity. I'm not looking at his name. I'm looking at what he brings on fight night. And what I bring. Youth, precision, violence. He's not ready for that anymore. Mario isn't fighting for respect. He's fighting for legacy of his own.
I'm not training with the mentality, you know, that I'm getting ready, you know, to fight an icon, to fight a legend. At the end of the day, he's just another man, you know, trying to fight for my title. He's going in there trying to, you know, take my title, and I got to do whatever it takes to make sure he does it. So, like, once that bell rings, it's just business.
Manny, you have a chance to join the history books with the likes of Bernard Hopkins, George Foreman, Archie Moore. Do you feel like you have the potential to be an inspiration for us 40 and over guys to follow your dreams in a big moment?
That's what I'm trying to do, to be an inspiration to the young kids and also the people who love boxing.
Manny, you'll also be inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame in June, 1 month before this fight. Congratulations. What does that honor mean to you?
Thank you. It's a great honor for me to be inducted as Hall of Fame. And also, that's a history. I mean, I can't believe it. I can imagine in my boxing career, I will get the Hall of Fame.
We know his accolades. What type of fight should we expect when you two touch gloves July 19th?
I think everybody knows what type of fight Manny brings. Everybody knows that, you know, I never shy away from, you know, an action-packed fight. I think July 19th is going to be nothing short of an exciting night for boxing and just, you know, the world of sports.
The world champion Mario Barrios, the living legend Manny Pacquiao, July 19th, BBC on Prime Video pay-per-view.
Legacy versus reality. Pacquiao's legacy is sealed. Fighter of the decade, 8th Division world champion. A career spanning over 70 professional bouts. He doesn't need to prove anything. Boxing historian, serious tone. But history has no mercy. You're only as good as your last performance. And this time, he's not fighting a faded name. He's fighting a monster in his prime.
I was talking to somebody about Manny coming back fighting Mario Barrios. Ouch. And this was the analogy I gave. Your timing it slows down. That's time. Time slows you down. And so to me, I think Manny has to come out very strong, very fast in the first couple of rounds because his gas tank ain't what it used to be. At 46 years old, you come out and let's just say hypothetically your gas is half full at 46 years old. I'd rather try to use that half tank
when I got something
in 2 or 3 rounds. Yeah. And really get off on this kid because he has the kind of style. Styles make fights. He's got the perfect style for Manny to do what he do. But the further that fight goes, the more that's gonna go down. He ain't young no more when it does this. It ain't gonna do this no more. It ain't gonna go down and then come back up. He not gonna create space, take a deep breath, and that thing shoot up the way it used to. He ain't gonna do that, you know?
Mayweather camp. Jeff Mayweather. If Manny was 36, sure, I'd favor him. But 46? The body's not the same. The mind may want it, but the muscles don't always listen. Even his biggest admirers aren't sure if this is a mission or a mistake.
Manny Pacquiao against Mario Barrios fight is signed, done for July of 2025. Pacquiao is 46 years old. We haven't seen him in the ring in years. Are you cool with Pacquiao against Mario Barrios?
If I was cool with Manny Pacquiao coming back and fighting Keith Thurman, I'm definitely going to be cool with this one. Barrios is not a puncher. Thurman was a one of the biggest punchers in boxing. I think he's going to be just fine.
If Pacquiao wants to come back as a Hall of Famer and fight one more time, whatever. He didn't look good against Yordenis Ugas, and that was 5 years ago. We've seen him in these exhibitions looking fleshy, to say the least. It's meaningless because if Barrios wins, he's never going to fight a Boots Ennis. If Pacquiao wins, he's not going to fight anybody ever again. So I'm kind of indifferent to the whole thing.
Science versus heart. Sports science shows reaction time drops 15 to 20% by the mid-40s. Endurance lowers. Recovery slows. And that's in average athletes, not in 12-round blood and bone wars. Freddie Roach, trainer, concerned. We've had to adjust. Shorter sessions. Smarter sparring. But yeah, I see the difference. Doesn't mean he's finished. Just means we fight smarter.
Another belt taken on Mario Barrios. What do you make of this?
Well, first of all, before I even talk about the fight, it seems that boxing has changed because this guy's been retired for what, 3 or 4 years?
What's his last fight, Thurman?
Yeah.
Been a while. He's 46 years old.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is that he's done nothing to be fighting for a world title.
Oh, yeah, for certain. Yeah,
So, I mean, I don't understand why he's even fighting for a world title.
But to make a comparison, isn't that kind of the same thing, though, really? Is like Floyd fighting Conor?
It's not the same.
Why not?
Because.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains it.
Inside Team Barrios. Brian Mendoza. Manny's fast, but Mario's timing is brutal. If he gets his rhythm early, it could get real uncomfortable for the Pacquiao corner. One fighter is looking to unleash the past. The other, to erase it.
Yeah. Manny Pacquiao is younger. He's younger. He's big. He's a big boy. I mean, he still has a little bit more youth in him than Manny. You know, Manny, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mario Barrios is probably same size as Margarito.
I think so, like 5'10", 5'11".
Around there, yeah. And Manny at this age, he shouldn't be fighting. You know, I mean, in my opinion, I respect the man a lot. He gave the sport of boxing his life. He gave us great moments, great memories.
The brutal edge. Bob Santos. We're not taking this lightly. We train like we're fighting a killer because Manny still is one. But if we smell blood, we finish it. Clean. In this camp, there's no room for fairy tales, only knockouts.
Say that before the interview.
I don't. This is an unbiased opinion.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, even just as a boxing fan, obviously coming up, there was always, seeing Pacquiao's fights and stuff, and now to see the homie, going up against him like that, it's wild, man. It's a wild feeling. I know even more so for him, but nah, man, I think at the end of the day, I feel like, the age will show up in the fight. I think at first, he's had people talk about the layoff, but it's also a rest for someone at that age. So I feel like he's going to be rested. I feel like we might see, hints of little old Manny, no pun intended, the old Manny. Little bits of flashes of that in there, but I think at the end of the day, man, Mario's super sharp. This is the sharpest I've ever seen him, this far in camp. I'm super excited, bro, and he's gonna put on a great show. I still kind of lean towards like a decision, but it's Mario's way. If there is a stoppage, I think it'll be in like the second half. Like I said, because I think that's really when the age is gonna show, because you can look good in the gym, man, but once those bright lights are on you, anything that's wrong will come out. So as much of a legend man he is, I think he bit off a little more than he can chew with Barrios.
The possibility of magic. Chris Algieri. Manny's footwork isn't what it was, but his IQ is higher. He can read you. Barrios has to be perfect for 12 rounds. Manny just needs one moment. The edge may belong to youth, but danger still whispers in the veteran's gloves. From Morales to Cotto, from Hatton to Thurman, we've seen this before. The odds stacked, the crowd doubting, and yet, somehow, Pacquiao delivers. Cut to highlight flashes. KO versus Hatton. Blitz versus La Hoya. Shock versus Thurman.
A lot of time we spent together. Picked up a lot of things from you. Freddie, I was in that gym a long time, Freddie. I picked up a lot of things watching those camps with Manny Pacquiao. Right there, baby. We know a lot of things from there. I was in there every day watching him. And unfortunately for him, there's a lot of things we're going to bring to the table on July 19th. Of the things that I've seen with Manny Pacquiao. We're coming, baby. You know that, Freddie. I was there a lot of time, Freddie. We did a lot of time in there, in and around Manny Pacquiao. You know that, Freddie. And you know that too, Manny.
Kambosos believes. George Kambosos Jr. People say is slower now, but is still faster than 90% of fighters today. He made me better in sparring. He still pushes the pace like a 28-year-old. Speed fades, but greatness lingers. Final build, emotional climax. For Pacquiao, this isn't just a fight. It's a farewell tour, a statement, a resurrection. For Barrios, it's a takeover, a rite of passage, a signature win. What happens when a living legend refuses to fade quietly and a rising king refuses to wait his turn?
Tell us about your preparation for Barrios. How is it different to 4 years ago when you faced Ugas?
The different, I'm more focused right now. No distraction, I really focus on the whole training camp and focus on stamina, focus on techniques. He is a champion. He's a fighter that, we cannot underestimate him. He's taller than me. He has the advantage, but, we prepare for that. Just watch on July 19th. It's going to be a good fight.
Ending. Fight promo call to action. July 19th, Las Vegas. 2 fighters. 2 stories. 1 winner. Will we witness the last great act of a legendary warrior or the rise of boxing's next brutal chapter? Legends fall, but sometimes they rise one last time. Subscribe now for exclusive fight previews, full cam coverage, and expert breakdowns. Comment below. Who wins? The timeless icon or the future king?